Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the College Startup Society, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to stand here tonight and lecture you with some romantic, antiquated, idealistic notions of British imperialism. And I'm not going to stand here and talk to you from the perspective of somebody who would reinstate the Act of Union or believe that political and economic link with Great Britain for Ireland is a good thing. Broadly speaking, I would consider myself an Irish nationalist, and I consider it an essentially positive thing that we are standing here today in a free, independent Irish Republic, what have you. But that's not why we're here today. We aren't here to discuss the ideological merits of Irish nationalism. We're here to discuss the East Rising. That said, Irish nationalism and the East Rising, obviously, they're completely inseparable things, and can't actually discuss one without talking about the other. Like Dermot Ferreter, the Irish historian, called the East Rising pretty much like the birthplace of the Irish Republic in recent years. It's clear that the East Rising has come to occupy a near mythological place in Irish culture and Irish history. Like we have commemorations every Easter outside the GPO. Like leaders are held up as heroes, where the events are taught to children as things to emulate, things to be glorified, things to be remembered. And we on the side proposition say this is wrong and that it shouldn't happen, and that the Easter Rising itself is wrong, it shouldn't have happened, and that we as a nation should say we regret it and say that we refuse to acknowledge it as a positive thing. Obviously, this regret isn't any kind of personal regret. I mean, personally speaking, my grandfather wasn't born when 9/16 happened. But what we do mean by regret is that, as a society, we say that we refuse to acknowledge it as a positive thing. We refuse to say it. We refuse to glorify it. We refuse to hold it up as something to be respected and admired. So I'm going to talk about three main things tonight. Basically, why we should regret it, why we can regret it, and then why it's important we do regret it. So basically, why should we regret it? This end of the day, this working day, centers around one main word, and that word is hypocrisy. Basically, there's a complete divergence between, on the one hand, the ideals and the actions of men like 16, and who we are and who we aspire to be as people on the other hand. If we think about the ideals and the things we cherish as a society, and the things we live our lives by in civil society in Northern Ireland, things about democracy, things about peace, things about stability, the rule of law, and order, these things are completely, if we seek to stand up for these things, then we are complete hypocrites if we at the same time seek to idealise and glorify men like 16. So talk about democracy for a start, something that's I think we'd all agree is fairly important to us. The men 1916, for a start, they had no democratic mandate. They never went to people to ask them should they carry out this rising. There was no electoral or public justification for what they did. The glorification of the East Rising, instead of promoting democracy, instead of promoting, promoting democratic ideals, they're basically glorifying and promoting the ideal of going your own way, doing what you want, and achieving what you want, but the force of arms, to hell with the rest of it, doesn't care what anybody else thinks. This is people have always found out that Britain in 1910 or 1916 wasn't itself a democracy, it wasn't universal suffrage, everybody couldn't vote, is democracy anyway. Well, if universal suffrage